Hi, I'm Jeff Bush from Informed Family Financial Services and the host of Financially Speaking with Jeff Bush. We're pleased to bring you this presentation of the Academic Challenge.
The PCTV Network proudly presents Academic Challenge, best known as Quiz Bowl, where area high school students compete for academic supremacy. And now your host, the incomparable Mr. Todd Kelly.
PCTV proudly presents the 2019 Academic Quiz Bowl Tournament. Each winter, some of the brightest students from area high schools compete academically through a series of matches in the Academic Quiz Bowl League. The questions cover a wide range of topics, from American history to scientific classifications, from modulo math to English literature, from world geography to popular culture. Each year, I'm really impressed at how quickly and accurately the teams under pressure can answer these challenging questions. The seedings for this year's TV tournament were determined by the final rankings during the season. So today's match pits Lansdale Catholic against Pottsgrove High School. So representing Lansdale Catholic, we've got Zach and Ethan, Matt, and John will be serving as the captain. And for Pottsgrove, we have Molly, who will serve as captain, Frazier, Michael, and Simon. Each match consists of 3 rounds. The first round has 15 toss-up questions, which either team may answer in 5 seconds. If a team misses a question, the opposing team has a chance to answer correctly on the rebound. A correct answer earns the team a bonus question. For this, the team may confer for 10 seconds, and then the captain voices the answer. Computational questions require extra time, and so we give them 30 seconds for that. So we're ready to begin this match. Toss-up number 1, both teams. Fermentation. What kind of carbohydrates are the basic substrate of fermentation? Okay, John.
Starch.
That's incorrect. Rebound? 3, 2. Yes, Molly?
Sucrose?
The answer is sugars. Okay, so I'm going to go with that. I don't know if sucrose is a form of that, but there are others as well. So at that point, we're neither team. We're going to go to toss-up number 2, straits. What New Zealand strait connects the Tasman? Yes, Michael. The Cook Strait is correct. Make sure your microphone's on there. But that is correct. Pottsgrove, you get the first points, and you get a bonus in the category of epigrams. This line by Dorothy Parker is a parody of what epigram by William Shakespeare? Brevity is the soul of lingerie. Okay, time's expired. It should be brevity is the soul of wit. Okay. Toss-up number 3, wartime photos. In 1972, what American actress and political activist was famously photographed peering through the sights of a North Vietnamese anti-aircraft gun?
3, 2, 1.
And time's expired, and the answer was Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda. All right, toss-up number 4. Both teams still. Angles. Let's try something with math. What is the term for any angle that is not a right angle or a multiple of a right angle? the answer is an oblique angle. All right. Well, toss-up number 5, moons. All of the moons of Uranus were named after characters created by Alexander Pope, and who else? Okay, Ethan?
Dryden.
That's incorrect. Rebound?
3, 2, 1.
And time ran out. The answer is, what's always a good answer for characters or literature or anything like that? Shakespeare, Shakespeare, Shakespeare. All right. Toss-up number 6, surgery. What kind of surgery involves sewing a healthy blood vessel on the heart to move blood past a blocked artery? Yes, John.
Coronary bypass.
That is correct. Bypass surgery is correct. So Lansdale Catholic is on the board, and you get a bonus in Vikings. Again, you guys can talk about this, but make sure you let your captain know. Vikings. Viking colonization of North America first occurred in what century? Okay, John?
13th.
That's incorrect. They were looking for the 10th. Toss-up number 7, reasoning. Begging the question is a type of what kind of fallacious reasoning? I got an answer from Molly.
Circular?
That is correct. Exactly right. Circular reasoning. So Pottsgrove gets a bonus in vertebrae. Vertebrae. What kind of vertebrae are those that are designated T1 through T12? Okay. Yes, Molly.
Spinal vertebrae?
That's incorrect. The T stands for thoracic. Thoracic. All right. Toss-up number 8. Both teams are back in this one. Parliamentary procedure. What kind of parliamentary motion name the kind of parliamentary motion that stops action on a pending proposal and lays it aside until further notice?
3, 2.
I've got an answer from Simon over there.
Resting.
Resting's incorrect. Rebound from Lansdale Catholic.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, and time's expired. You probably heard this, to table the motion, tabling a motion. I'm sure you guys have heard that. All right, toss-up number 9, prolific authors. Name the author of these historical novels: Texas, Alaska, Chesapeake, Poland. I've got an answer from Fraser.
James Michener.
That is absolutely correct, James Michener. So Pottsgrove gets a bonus in newspapers. Name the newspaper published by the U.S. Army during the Civil War, World War I, and continuously since World War II. Okay, and they're not going to venture a guess. You probably have heard of this too, Stars and Stripes. Stars and Stripes. Okay, toss-up number 10 is computational. That means you guys get 30 seconds and get your pencils ready for this one. It's in probability. If replacement is not allowed, what is the probability of choosing 2 consecutive black cards from a regular deck of cards? Okay, we're going to have an answer from Molly.
13 out of 52.
That is incorrect. We have 5-second rebound for Lansdale Catholic. Yes, Zach. That's also incorrect. It's 25 out of 102. 25 over 102. All right. Toss-up number 11 is scientific notation. Express the following number in scientific notation. 602 followed by 21 zeros. Okay, John.
6.02 times 10 to the 23rd.
That is exactly right. All right, and you guys get a bonus in Out of Here. In mid-2018, Peter Strzok, who participated in investigations about Russian collusion and Hillary Clinton emails, was escorted from what Washington, D.C. building in which he worked? Okay. Yes, John.
The U.S. Capitol.
That's incorrect. He worked for the FBI, so the FBI headquarters, or if you want the official name, the J. Edgar Hoover building. All right, toss-up number 12, Hong Kong. In 1841, during what war did the Chinese, all right, we got an answer from Michael.
The Opium War?
The Opium War is correct. Cede the island of Hong Kong to the British. You guys get a bonus in national parks. What national park is located in the westernmost part of the Florida Keys?
Everglades National Park.
Okay, that's incorrect. It's a little north of that. It's the Dry Tortugas. Okay? Never heard of that, right? Okay. Toss-up 13, volcanoes. They seem to love questions about volcanoes in this quiz book tournament. Of the two basic categories of eruptions, which produces shield volcanoes? Okay, Molly.
Passive eruption.
That's incorrect. Rebound? Yes, Zach.
Active.
That's also incorrect. The word they're looking for is effusive. Effusive. Toss-up 14, leather. Which layer of the skin from cattle is processed to become leather? Okay, John.
Epidermis.
Okay, that's right. All right. So you get a bonus. Excuse me as I switch over here. In writing. In creative writing, these are main types of what literary technique? Visual, auditory, olfactory, gustatory, tactile, kinesthetic.
Sensory writing.
That's incorrect. We're just looking for imagery. Imagery is what we're looking. Yeah, I heard Ethan say that, but unfortunately your captain has to say it, okay? All right. That's what happens. That's what happens. Okay, toss-up 15, the last one in this round. Trail namesakes. One of the major cattle drive routes between Wichita, Kansas, and the edge of Texas on the Gulf of Mexico was named for the frontier trader Jesse who?
3, 2, 1.
And there's no answer there, and that was the Chisholm. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, there was a mistake there. Was there a buzzer problem? Okay, all right. So I'm going to have to throw that question out. I'm going to throw that because I started to answer the question. You heard me say the beginning part of it. So we're going to try one more. Now let's check our buzzers here. Let's make sure. Is it clear? Okay, we're good now. Thank you, guys. All right, that happens sometimes. Little technical difficulties. We're going to try one more question here. We're going to replace that, and this is a question on spheres. In terms of pi, what is the surface area of a sphere with a radius of 10 centimeters? It's not a computational question. The time's expired. It was not because it was fast math question. So the answer would have been 400 pi. 400 pi square centimeters. All right, at the end of our first round, at this point, we have the score, I believe, is Pottsgrove 4 or 40 and Lansdale Catholic 3 or 30. After the first round, we now enter what is called the lightning round. The trailing team has 60 seconds to answer as many rapid-fire questions as possible. Questions passed or answered incorrectly are then given to the opposing team, which has 6 seconds allotted per question. The same process is then followed by the opposing team. So at this point, we looked at 3 categories. They were literature, science, and politics. And Lansdale Catholic chose to do politics, and John's going to be giving the answers. And so we're going to start that right now, and then after that, Pottsgrove chose literature. But let's do politics first. Again, the time will start when I finish the first one, so I'll read that one slowly enough, and then I'll pick up speed, and we'll see how many we can get through in 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Which speech offers party positions at the beginning of a convention?
Pass.
Okay. An unknown candidate who unexpectedly wins is called what?
Dark horse.
In 1912, Teddy Roosevelt was this party's nominee.
Bull moose.
Party leaders used to select candidates in meetings called what?
Caucus.
Name the 2 kinds of primary elections.
Republican and Democrat.
Which party flourished from 1832 till 1860?
Whigs.
When the vice president is absent, who presides over the Senate?
Speaker of the House.
What 2 national offices are never voted for during midterm elections?
Pass.
Okay. Whose political theories were outlined in the social contract?
Keynes.
Okay, thank you. All right, time's expired then. We got through 9 questions, and you answered 4 of them correctly. So they have 4 points, and Pottsgrove, you have a chance to steal 5, so they'll have 30 seconds to do so. Molly, I'm going to be going to you for the answers. All right, so 30 seconds. I'm going to start right away. The first one I get to read slowly. Which speech offers party positions at the beginning of a convention?
Platform.
Name the 2 kinds of primary elections.
Pass.
When the vice president is absent, who presides over the Senate?
Secretary of State.
What 2 national offices are never voted for during midterm elections?
President and Vice President.
Whose political theories were outlined in the social contract?
Rousseau.
Okay, and we go back to name the 2 kinds of primary elections.
Independent and caucus.
Okay, you got 2 correct. All right. The ones no one got correct were the first one. Which speech offers party positions at the beginning of a convention? It's called the keynote address. The 2 kinds of primary elections, it's really simple. Open and closed. Open and closed. And when the vice president is absent, who presides over the Senate? The president pro tem. That's what we do there. All the other ones you got correct. So we got 2 points for Pottsgrove there, and Lansdale had 4 points. So now we switch over to literature. And again, whichever ones Pottsgrove gets in correct, you have a chance to steal Lansdale Catholic. All right. So here we go. Again, the first one I read slowly, and Molly, you're giving the answers. Hamlet feigned what condition?
Insanity.
Shelley's poem finds what titan unbound?
Who? Frankenstein.
What book contains I'm late for a very important date?
Alice in Wonderland.
Jean Valjean carries a wounded Marius through the what underground passages in Paris?
The Catacombs.
Cleanliness is next to fordliness is a line from what 1932 novel?
What's the one about? Brave New World.
How did Bull Meacham die in The Great Santini by Pat Conroy?
Pass.
Dramatis Personae is a list of what?
Characters.
What kind of structure is built by Colonel Nicholson in Burma?
A fort.
In which city is Mango Street located in the Sandra Cisneros novel?
Pass.
Okay, and time's expired then. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 correct as well. So they got 4, which again, same thing. Lansdale, you have a chance to steal 5 of them. So they'll have 30 seconds to do so. So here we go. Shelley's poem finds what titan unbound?
Frankenstein's monster.
Jean Valjean carries a wounded Marius through what underground passageways in Paris?
Sewers.
How did Bull Meacham die in The Great Santini by Pat Conroy?
Polio.
What kind of structure was built by Colonel Nicholson in Burma?
Bridge.
In which city is Mango Street located in the Sandra Cisneros novel?
Caracas.
Okay. And just like Cosgrove, you got 2 correct from that list. I mean, it was a complete wash, the lightning round. Both teams did the same thing. The ones that no one got correct, the Titan who is unbound is Prometheus. Prometheus, okay? Shelley's poem. You're thinking Mary Shelley, who is his wife. Okay, we're talking Percy Shelley. Okay, so wrong Shelley there. How did Bull Meacham die in The Great Santini by Pat Conroy? Sorry, I kind of laughed at the answers there. It was a plane crash, okay? So we had all kinds of unusual answers there. And the city where Mango Street is located is Chicago. Chicago. All right, but you got the bridge right. You got the bridge right. All right, so at this point, we move to our final round. The final round consists of 15 toss-up questions. There are no bonuses in this round. However, rebounds are still permitted. So at this point, we're very close. The scores are, I believe, I don't see them right. Okay, Pottsgrove with 10, Lansdale Catholic with 9. So this is going to determine which team moves on to the next round. So here we go. Toss-up number 1, cognates. What must be done to these English words to turn them into their Spanish cognates? Anniversary, estuary, diary, commentary. Okay, Molly.
Get rid of the I, Y, and N, the idad.
Okay, excuse me. Get rid of the Y and what?
Add idad, like IDID.
Okay, that is incorrect. Rebound. Okay, John.
Put an O at the end of it. Put an O at the end of it.
Okay. I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. No, I mean, no, I'm looking at the answer here. All right. What you have to do is you have to get rid of the Y and add I-O. Add I-O. So anniversary becomes anniversario, yes. And yes, that's what it is. So if I could have taken both answers somehow and put them together, you would have the right answer. Okay. Toss-up number 2. No one got that correct. Decoration. Name the decoration technique by which uniform vertical grooves are carved or formed into the surface, such as a column. I've got an answer from Molly.
Ridging.
That's incorrect. Rebound. John.
Sanding.
That's also incorrect. Fluting, it's called fluting. Okay. Toss-up number 3, French history. Associated with the St. Bartholomew's Day massacre, which lady of the Medici family became, yes, I got an answer from Simon.
Catherine de Medici.
That is correct. Point for Pottsgrove. Toss-up number 4, both teams, neural damage. What nerve is damaged by glaucoma? Okay, I got an answer from Simon again.
Optic nerve.
That's the optic nerve, right. It's for the eyes. You've got it. Toss-up number 5 is computational, both teams, and mechanical advantage. You are using a ramp to load a safe into a van a vertical distance of 1.4 meters. The ramp is 4.6 meters in length. To the nearest tenth, what is the mechanical advantage of the ramp? No answers from either team. All right. Anyone close? Do you think you had it? 3.3 was the answer. 3.3. All right, let's try criminal charges here. In 2018, this is recent history, right? The U.S. Justice Department filed criminal charges against what founder of WikiLeaks? All right, John.
Julian Assange.
That's correct. Toss-up number 7, business alphabetisms. In relation to accounting, for what does the alphabetism AP mean?
3, 2.
Okay, I got an answer from Ethan.
Approved?
That's incorrect. Rebound. Okay, I got an answer from Michael.
Accumulated profit.
That's also correct. Accounts payable, accounts payable. I know you guys are thinking AP, and we're approaching the AP tests, and so you're thinking advanced placement, but no, for accountants, it means accounts payable. All right, toss-up number 8 here. Homophones. Spell, this is important, spell the term for a short poem depicting a pastoral scene that is a homophone for an image used as an object of worship. Okay, I've got an answer from, I think, Ethan over there.
Liod? L-I-O-D.
That's incorrect.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. I have an answer from Michael.
T-O-T-E-M.
No. Okay. You guys were closer. The word we're looking for is idol. Idol. Like you worship an idol. And idol, this one, but the spelling for the poem is I-D-Y-L-L. Toss-up number 9, charities. What charity program founded by Franklin Roosevelt took off in 1938 when a popular singer at the time urged the public to send in their dimes?
3, 2, 1.
Okay, time's up. If that clue doesn't give it to you, you're not going to get the March of Dimes. It's called the March of Dimes. Toss-up number 10, algebraic expansion. So this is fast math, guys. If you expand the expression y plus 1 to the 6th power, what is the first term of the answer? I've got an answer for Molly.
Y to the 6th.
That's correct. That's all it is. That's why I said that's not really computational, it's fast math. Toss-up 11, Southeast Asia. Timor Island is divided between Indonesia in the west and what country? Yes, Michael.
Papua New Guinea.
That's incorrect, and it's east. Yes, John.
East Timor.
That is correct. Timor Island, yes, that makes sense. Okay, toss-up number 12, biology. These are examples of what kind of biological substances? Rhodopsin, bilirubin, hemoglobin, carotene. I got an answer from Simon.
Proteins?
That's incorrect. Chlorophyll, melanin. John.
Organelles.
That's also correct. They are pigments. Pigments. Toss-up 13. We've got 3 left, and it's a close match. I think the scores, or I think Potts was up by 2, 13 to 11. So, Lansdowne, got to get these in here. Soviet history. In 1991, 11 of the 12 former Soviet republics declare the formation of the CIS, which stood for what?
3, 2, 1.
Okay, time's up. The Commonwealth of Independent States. Toss-up 14, grammatical structures. The structure have plus past participle is called what kind of infinitive?
3, 2, 1.
And I've got an answer from Simon.
Past perfective?
That's incorrect. Rebound? Yes, John.
Past imperfect.
Okay, that's also correct. It's just simply, it's the perfect infinitive. It's just the perfect infinitive.
Shucks.
Okay, and finally, toss-up 15, plate tectonics. What kind of plate boundary is responsible for the Himalayas? Got an answer from John.
Divergent.
That's incorrect. Rebound. Yes, Michael.
Conversion.
Convergent is correct, yes. And so our final score here is Pottsgrove 14 and Lansdale Catholic 11. Thanks to both teams.